In the quaint little town of Willowbrook, where the daffodils bloomed merrily by the cobblestone streets and the air was perpetually sweet with the scent of freshly baked bread, there was someone quite special who walked among the townsfolk. Her name was Granny Agnes, a seemingly ordinary elderly lady in her mid-70s. Granny sported a wardrobe full of floral dresses and knitted cardigans, always topped off with a smile as warm as sunshine. No one suspected that Granny had a secret life, one that would put even the most seasoned detectives to shame. Every night, when the moon rose high and the stars twinkled over Willowbrook, Granny swapped her knitting needles for a pair of black gloves and a trusty magnifying glass. For you see, dear reader, Granny was a secret crime fighter. By day, she baked delicious apple pies and tended to her rose garden, but by night, she chased crooks and solved mysteries. It all began one chilly autumn evening when Granny was watching a mystery film, and a thought crossed her mind. "I have more wit and vigor than the lot," she mused. With a twinkle in her eye, she decided to act on the idea. She was skilled at puzzling things out, having spent many an hour playing detective in her garden as a child. Her first real adventure started with a peculiar noise near the bakery. Sneaking out with a shawl wrapped tightly around her shoulders, Granny Agnes tiptoed through the shadowed alleyways until she reached the source of the sound. It was young Tommy, the baker's apprentice, trying to rescue a stray kitten stuck on the roof. "Oh, Tommy," Granny chuckled, "what a pickle you've got yourself into." With Granny's patient guidance, the kitten was safely brought down. Granny realized then that her knack for helping could be used for much greater tasks. A week later, Granny faced her first real mystery. The town's prized clock tower bell had vanished. It was the talk of the town, and the mayor was in a tizzy. Granny, with her sharp eyes and even sharper mind, noticed something peculiar. As the townsfolk consoled one another, Granny quietly listened to conversations and observed footprints left in the muddy lane. After piecing together little clues, a misplaced ladder by the carpenter's shed, a marked path through the rose garden, and a horribly suspicious giggle from none other than young Jenny's pet parrot, Granny knew just where to look. In the dead of night, when even the bravest of night owls had retreated to their nests, Granny Agnes, cloaked in a stealthy shade of gray, ventured to the old mill at the edge of the town. There, she found the carpenter himself, repairing the bell. As it turned out, the bracket holding the bell had deteriorated and